Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today we are taking a look at this brand new 2025 Riverstone Legacy 425FO fifth wheel. This is a beautiful front office setup with a rear bedroom, 6 slide outs. This is one of their brand new 2025 paint jobs as well. They have 3 new exterior colors. Some new interior features, changes. We're going to go over some of that stuff as we walk you through this beautiful fifth wheel here. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the brand new 2025 Riverstone Legacy Edition 425FO. This has 6 slide outs, a front hidden office, rear bedroom kind of setup here. As you've seen on that floor plan that was up, it's kind of a unique setup for an RV. We are actually going to start up here in the front, and then we will work our way back to the back of the RV for you. And then we'll head back outside and show you around the outside as well. So right behind your very lovely entertainment area is your hidden office. This is pretty cool. So up here, you're gonna have a few big windows. This window over here does open, has day-night roller shades. You have a little desk area right here. There's even a little Wi-Fi router thing down below. You got an electric space heater in there as well. There's also AC ducts into this area, which is very important. You're gonna have some storage and a drawer down below here. And then over on this side, kind of the same thing. You could have another desk or roll back and forth, depending on if you got multiple computers you're working off of, or maybe a printer or something you're trying to grab things off of. Some more storage down there. Window over there as well that will open. Some overhead cabinet space as well. So this is a pretty good sized little office area right here. You have this windshield overlooking the front of the RV. So it looks like there is an electric outlet above that desktop and also one below it down there as well. Spinning on around here, another electric outlet over there. Now this little cabinet right here actually goes through to the other cabinet out there. So it's kind of using one cabinet access from both sides. But a very cool little office section right here. Now stepping back out here into the living room area, let's get spun around here, close this door back here. There is a travel lock in here that comes across and locks that for roadworthy travel. So make sure you do latch that when traveling. But up here, you are gonna have 2 opposing sofas, and these 2 sofas will make into beds. So you could sleep a couple guests up here. You could sleep probably 4 people up here pretty comfortably if you wanted to. It's all vinyl floor up in this section as well. And you'll notice kind of looking up at our roof here, we have kind of a black shiplap roof look to it. That continued on into the office as well. And it also has some recessed lights along with 4 AC ducts in just this little section here, but also a couple in the office. And then you have your returns up there. There's 2 returns. This uses the Whisper Quiet ducted AC system, so it is a little bit less noisy in here than some of the other brands out there. And this particular one has 3 ducted Whisper Quiet ACs on it. The windows in the RV are dual pane safety glass windows. And you also have obviously that big windshield in the front. Your power theater seat with USB charger ports, cup holders, and a little bit of storage built in there as well. I love how they do this nice kind of woodworking around here, and it also kind of helps keep the blinds in place so they're not just flopping around really bad. But again, you have a day and night roller shade. You'll also notice things like the little shelving kind of things around the windows and stuff here, as they do have a thicker wall than most RVs. So you have roughly about a 3¼ inch thick sidewall with an R16 insulation value, and your traditional RV is a 2-inch wall or 1.5 inches if it's an ultralight style. So you have a much better, more insulated RV here. This is also a wide body fifth wheel as well, so it feels really roomy in here. You are going to have a dinette area over here, again on a slide out area. I like how they did kind of the matching lino stuff here in this section as well. You have a table that will extend out, so you have a little leaf that can go in there, so you could sit 4 people in here pretty comfortably. A couple extra folding chairs that are stashed away. You do have 3 windows in this slide. Again, they open, couple electric outlets. There's shelves on each side of that section as well, and that is actually where the outside TV option goes. So you've seen that, or you will see that when we go outside. There is actually a TV built into that on the outside. The overhead cabinet space is pretty good as well in that slide out, and these slide outs are nice and tall. So I mean, like, you're not really going to have to worry, unless you're super tall, you're not going to have to worry about the average person standing up in there and busting her head on that slide out. This is a very spacious and roomy kitchen here. Now you may want to consider like one of those roll around islands or something. It would obviously have to be something you would strap down when you traveled, but that might be a cool little thing to consider in this area as well. Check out this countertop and backsplash area right here. Very beautiful, very nice, solid surface countertops. Even have a countertop extension on the side of it as well. A very nice dishwasher feature here and some storage as well. You have that very large oven, 6 drawers. These are full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers with the dovetail style construction. Very nice, classy kind of stuff here. You have, again, a 4-burner cooktop. It has a light in the oven and also the little lights above the knobs and stuff as well. They continued that beautiful backsplash across that section as well. Then you're going to have quite a bit of overhead cabinet space there and a large Samsung microwave convection oven setup there. You're going to have the large Samsung refrigerator with the refrigerator part on top, freezer on bottom. You also have an ice maker built into that as well. And there's a ton of cabinet space around that section as well. Even have a little bit of space up above there, so maybe you could set around some little decorations and stuff once you get set up at your camp. When you first walk into the RV, you are going to have kind of a little area here where you can maybe prop your foot up on, tie your shoes, maybe sit down on there. You're going to have a little coat hook area right here and also some more cabinet space up above. Now, also right here is going to be some controls. This is pretty cool. Let's go back to the home screen here. I could see my main air conditioner here. I got some light controls, some motor controls for like hydraulic stuff on the auto level. I can check my energy stuff, my tank levels, all kind of from the home screen. You can kind of get into programming this, and there's Bluetooth. You can do some app stuff here. But you can also just kind of hit some buttons over here. Tank heaters, water pump. I can check my tank levels. I'm going to have multiple air conditioners on this, or also possibly heat pumps if I order it with heat pumps. And you can also control furnace and stuff here. For example, this one has a heat pump on the main, and you can also get to your furnace stuff as well. Individual light controls here as well. Some of these are also dimmable, so some lights throughout the RV can be dimmed down. Just hit the buttons to turn them on and off. Again, some of this stuff can be done by apps, and then you just slide them for the brightness. It's pretty cool. You get into some different levels here. A couple of these things don't really apply as far as like propane levels and stuff. That's more motorhome type stuff. You get into generator prep. If I put a generator in this, I can gen start stop and set some stuff up here. Very cool. I got some quick buttons down here. I can also control my different slides, awnings and stuff all right here. So we can do quite a few different things. Over there is going to be a little inverter control as well. Now you're going to have your main entry exit door right here. Well, actually your only entry exit door right here. This does have that Lippert solid step on it, so it does have that shock assist down there as well. You have a traditional screen door set up there. It also has the window built in, which does have that Lippert thin shade already built into it as well. Now on some parts of the RV, there's also some touchpad stuff here to work the lights and stuff as well. So you'll see like there's one over there, there's another one over there, and you know, got one right here. So there's multiple places to control things throughout the RV. There is a little area under the step where you could kick your shoes. Also, you're gonna have that drawer down there as well. There is a sliding door that blocks off the bathroom area for privacy. But let's go up into the bedroom area first, and then we'll go back to the bathroom. So up here in the bedroom section, beautiful bedroom setup here. You are going to have your king size bed here. Now you could order it with a queen if you prefer to have a little extra room around each side of the bed. Personally, I like the king bed. This will raise up, so there's storage and stuff underneath of there as well. You have a little end table on each side, and there's a little storage in that section as well. There's electric outlets and USB charger port on each side of the bed as well. You have a very nice soft headboard back there. You got little directional reading lights back there. The window on each side of the bed does open. Again, you have day and night roller shades up here, where a lot of brands just go to night shades up here in the bedroom area. Now, kind of just looking up here at our roof, you can see the AC returns for those Whisper Quiet ACs. Some more recessed lighting up here. They went to a very dark, almost black mirrored sliding doors for the closet area here. It's kind of cool, rich looking back here. You're going to have a lot of shelf space up here. These lights here can be turned on like I have them now. You can turn them off, or you can put them in motion mode. You have your cordless vac there, some drawer space down below as well. Now this one was also set up with washer and dryer stackable setup right here. You are going to have another slide out over here with multiple drawers and storage area here as well. That window over there will also open, and you have a nice size Jensen TV here as well. Again, all vinyl floor up in this section. It is very easy to sweep out and clean up. You'll notice some little buttons around a couple different parts of the RV. These are temperature sensors for the multi-zone AC system. Now here is your bathroom area. So you're going to have, let's kind of start from the top down here, a large turbo exhaust fan here. You have AC duct in here. You're also going to have a very large skylight up there as well. One piece fiberglass shower with the sit down seat that kind of flips up and down. It has the fancy shower head and everything in here. Very cool. You are going to have the nicer porcelain bowl toilet, but also the nicer lid instead of that cheap plastic lid that a lot of them have. So definitely like the toilet setup. It just feels a little more heavy duty. You're going to have little towel bars and stuff here, hand towel bar. You got a fan control here on the right side as well, and a pretty good size linen area there as well. Over on this side, you will also have Little light down below, some storage and drawer space here. Very nice solid surface countertops and backsplash and stuff here. You're also going to have some controls for the on-demand water heater there as well. You have a very nice medicine cabinet system right here. But this thing is a very beautiful setup here. We are going to step outside. I want to show you around the outside of the RV real quick, and then we're going to come back in and show you what it looks like all closed up. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back outside on the all-new 2025 Riverstone Legacy 425FO fifth wheel here. We're going to start here on the door side of the RV, and we will kind of work our way around for you. So first things up, we have a beautiful exterior paint job. You can kind of see pictures of the available paint jobs popping up here for you. They do definitely look a lot better in person than some of the little artistic drawing stuff that the factory put out. This here, the blue ice, is a very beautiful setup here. You have deep tint safety glass dual pane windows. So again, dual pane windows instead of single pane like most RVs have. You are a wide body construction. It has roughly a 3¼ inch thick sidewall instead of your standard typical 2-inch or 1.5 inches on lightweight fifth wheels. So you have a R16 insulation value on your sidewall, which is much higher than most RVs on the market. It is again a wide body unit. It has behind the first baggage door right here 2 40-pound propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator. Again, most fifth wheels are 30s for your heavy duty ones and 20s for your ultralight style. You're gonna have a huge drop frame setup right here, giving you a very large pass-through storage area right here. There's an electric outlet back here. You're gonna have access panels right here that slide open for maintenance stuff. You got this really cool water manifold system over there, allowing you to turn on and off individual water lines. You'll see that a little better when we get over there. Your baggage doors here are held up by shocks on this side, and also have the heavy-duty slam lock baggage door locks. Now the unit has 2 power awnings. I put one out for you, left one in because I just wanted to kind of show you again what it looks like both ways here. But you can see up there, it's getting kind of dark, so I don't know how well you can see it. Maybe try to pop up a picture of this. But this awning right here is encased in an aluminum metal wrap. So it is protected, and you can kind of see it over there a little bit better when it's actually out, but it kind of wraps itself when it rolls in to help protect it from ultraviolet rays and weather and stuff like that. So hopefully your material will last longer over time. You have triple axle on this model here. This has aluminum wheels, Cooper tires, disc brakes. Very nice setup here. Tire pressure monitoring system, just a beautiful setup. Now you can get it with traditional leaf springs, or you can get it with the upgraded independent MORryde suspension system. Whatever you prefer, you got your choice when ordering it. Obviously the upgraded MORryde would be more expensive. Talk with your salesperson about that stuff. If you're gonna travel a lot, could be worth it. If you take it somewhere, park it, and don't really do a lot of traveling, but you're kind of just maybe going to Florida for 6 months and then back home in the winter, you know, you may not want to spend the extra money. But if you are going to travel the country and really full-time around the world there, around the United States anyway, you definitely want to consider that. You're going to have the heavy-duty MORryde entrance step here with the shock assist. So it's super easy to flip in and out of the doorway. Speaking of the doorway here, you have a wide entry door here. It has the glass entry door with the window built in. Does have that Lippert thin shade already in it, and it has a touchpad entry exit lock. Also have a standard little porch light up above your entry door right there. So you have the LED light strips built into those power awnings, and you also have a porch light as well. So it's kind of nice they did both if you don't want to have all the bright light from the awnings. Those awnings, by the way, are adjustable arms and also manual override. You have this pretty cool grill setup here as well. Nice gray stone griddle here. Very nice setup here. It's one of the larger griddles I've seen in a camper, so that's pretty cool. There's a motion light back there as well. It just slides back in, close it up, clean it up a little bit when you're done with it, wrap it up. You're gonna have more storage right here as well. You got these little hangy hook things in here as well, but more motion lights also. The unit has a 6-point automatic hydraulic leveling jack system. So when you get into a large unit like this thing, I'll look at the sticker when we get over to the other side, but off the top of my head, I think it's around 45 feet, 2 inches roughly. And I think this one came in at about 20,300 some odd pounds dry. So having a heavy-duty hydraulic system on a unit like this is very important to auto-level it out and everything versus those cheaper, a little bit weaker electric systems. This one was ordered with the 4-camera prep system. So like above the entry door right there, there's a camera. And then all the way up there by that front marker light, there is another camera shining down this side. So you got the option for a camera down each side, one above the entry exit door, and then another one on the back here. So this thing can really be seen almost all the way around, except for the very front, but that's where your truck's at, right? Back here on the back here, you are going to have reverse lights. This to me is a very important feature that so many RVs do not have reverse lights, and people behind you have no clue whether you're trying to back up or not. So the fact that they put reverse lights on there to help you backing in and out of your campsites, and just to alert people of what you are trying to do with this large RV, that is a very nice thing. You have a ladder on the back here that will get you up and down, on and off the roof of the RV. This thing is rated for 250 pounds on the ladder. But you basically climb up there every now and then, inspect your roof, your seams, your seals. All right, so pretty cool up there. Just remember, get up there from time to time and do your maintenance. And just checking out this massive storage compartment on the rear end of your 425FO Riverstone here. This has a lot of space in here. There are a couple motion lights in here. Really nicely finished off, has kind of that rubber diamond plate floor stuff on there, but it has this large more ride sliding tray there to make it easier for you to get some of your stuff in and out of that area. Down here, you're gonna have a 2-inch hitch receiver right there. That is rated for 300 pounds. It is not a towing hitch. It is strictly for like an extra little luggage rack or bike rack or something like that. Again, not a towing hitch. There is a little black vent right up there. That is the dryer exhaust vent. On around to this side here, again, we're gonna have 3 more slide outs down this side. So you'll kind of see that as we're wandering around here. Right here, we have more storage. So this folds down, pretty simple. You again have the light you can turn on or motion mode. I completely forgot to turn these on earlier, so we're doing that right now. But you can see here, this goes right on down, giving you a decent amount of storage area. Definitely be good kind of a area maybe for like hanging your fishing poles or different things like that. You are going to have your furnace exhausting out right here. You're going to also have your on-demand water heater right here. And then right here's a little docking station area. So hopefully I remember to unlock this. I did, but forgot to turn the light on. So we got a light in here. Again, motion light or on-off. You have a black valve, a galley valve, and a bath tank all right here. So you have 3 handles, right easy to get to. Water filtration system. You have your ice maker on-off valve here for winterization and stuff. Black tank flush, city water, well, water inlet in general. So you hook your water hose here, and then you direct it where you want it to go with these valves right here. Map right here telling you what you're doing. Cable and satellite inlets and stuff right here. Hot and cold outside utility shower. You can feed your you know, satellite wire or your cable wire, whatever campground you might be at, if they have that, or your water line up here or whatever. Just feed it right up through here, and then you can kind of close your main door to protect things. Again, on this side here, you can see that is a triple axle unit, that tire pressure monitoring system and everything built right in. You have that scare light up above. Now, one thing this customer did not order, which I usually do when I stock the units, is slide out awning covers. So that might be something to consider adding. Those help shade the top of the room. They repel a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, all that type of stuff. So definitely talk with your salesperson about that if that interests you. And those slide out toppers that they're currently using are also metal wrapped like the main awnings. You have a stove exhaust vent out up there as well. I did forget to mention, right down there is where your spare tire is. So it's underneath the RV and out of the way. Right here, we're losing daylight, so it's getting a little dark to show you some of this out here. Hopefully it shows up all right. But we have the dump hose holder. Comes with a Wastemaster dump system when you do the Legacy package, and right over there is where your actual dump is. Now, kind of looking down here, let's see if we can get in here and get a decent shot. This one was ordered with this heavy-duty, independent MORryde suspension system here. And when they do that suspension, it does add a few pounds of weight to the RV. But again, if you are that extended stay or extreme traveling person, that might be something to consider. Very nice setup. Right here, again, we are going to have the other side of the large pass-through storage area. There is the water manifold system right here, allowing you to turn on and off individual water lines. You are going to have your battery disconnect right there. This has disc brakes. Well, guess what? You have to have a disc brake reservoir holder for your fluids and activation and stuff. That's where it's actually located at. Over here, you're going to have your auto level jack controls from outside. You're going to also have a hitch light. That's kind of nice right here, and a camera on off switch. So you can kill the lights or the cameras pretty easily if you don't want them on during storage times and stuff. Thicker baggage doors as well. Besides having that roughly 3¼ inch thick sidewall there, you also have a thicker baggage door for better insulation. Right here, this has room for up to 4 batteries to go here. So I definitely like that setup as well. You could put multiple batteries in here if you're going to extended stay, kind of boondocking wise and stuff like that, and really kind of camp out a little bit better. Right here, some very important informational stuff. So first things up, let's look at this tire sticker right here. It tells me the tires on this RV are 215/75R 17.5 inch H-rated tires. They have 125 PSI cold. It's very important to keep up with that tire pressure when traveling down the road. And again, it has that tire pressure monitor to help you do so. This particular RV rolled off the assembly line and then it probably went to paint. That's typically the way this kind of does it. But it rolled off the assembly line on 7/15/24. They then send it out to the paint booth, have it all painted. It goes back to the factory and then eventually to the dealer. You're going to have, again, the model number 425FO. You have a gross vehicle weight. Now, this is the most you're allowed to load it up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, 24,000 pounds. Do not exceed that number. Right here, we're going to have our dry weight telling us this RV was 20,326 pounds dry with the options that was ordered on it. Exterior length, I was pretty close there, 45 feet 2 inches long. And then just real quick, here is what that one side camera kind of looks like. But this thing is very beautiful. On around to the front side, again, you've seen when we were inside in that office area, you have that nice large windshield right there overlooking the front end of the RV. So if you're in there and kind of doing your work, you can see out over that area and know what's kind of happening outside. You have, again, a whole new paint job, new logos and branding and stuff that Forest River's doing on all of their products. You have the heavy-duty Kurt Rotoflex pin box. Again, up to 24,000 pounds on this pin box, it says right here. This is basically telling me, well, 24,000 pound pull capacity. It's a 6,000 pound tongue weight capacity. Don't exceed those numbers. But this right here is heavier duty than, like, say, the Kurt Trail Air or Rotoflex, the Goose Box and some of those things. So you got to make sure when you are, upgrading this, if you want to go more than what the nice Rotoflex system is here, if you're into the Goose Boxes or if you're into, the air ride systems, most of those don't go up this high. But if you do find one that does, make sure it bolts up to that pin box setup there. Now down here, you're going to have some more storage. So you can do the optional generator that you see here in this one. This is the Onan 5500 watt LP generator system. You're going to have your hydraulic reservoir here for your jacks and some of your slides. 2000 watt 80 amp inverter in there as well. There's a motion light up there also. Now if you don't do the generator and stuff, this would basically be just kind of a little boxed out area for storage. But again, a very beautiful new 2025 Riverstone 425FO here. All right, we're gonna head back inside. I wanna show you what this thing looks like all closed up. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now back up inside the brand new 2025 Riverstone Legacy 425FO here. And again, I wanted to show you what it looks like all closed up. So I've gone ahead and closed up 5 of the 6 slide outs for you to help speed this part up, but to kind of get you an idea what things look like. So I could walk up into my living room, maybe sit on a sofa or something. I could sort of watch TV, but I'm not able to get really to the cabinetry back there or into the office without opening up the slides. So you can see it is very tight right there. And this door is not going to really swing open to allow me to get back in there. But I could still come up here, kind of move around, sit down or something if I'm just chilling out at a rest area for a minute. That is only, though, if that dinette slide is open. We'll show you that here shortly. So when this kitchen part over here closes up, you can kind of see again, very, very close to your counter and everything over there. It's going to be very close over here. So you have to make sure that all your cabinet doors and drawers and everything are nice and tidy so that they don't get damaged. It is also very important to make sure your floor is clean so that you don't accidentally run over like a little pebble or something that might have come off your shoe and tear your floor. Because these slides are ruthless, they will run stuff over. Now I could squeeze back into the bedroom area here if I really needed to. So if I was just, again, stopping at that rest area or something, I could come back here, lay down, take a nap. I could maybe climb over the bed and get into my closet somewhat to grab something out of there. Not really getting into the dresser drawers very well, but I could come in here and take a nap. With all 6 slides closed up, I can still come in here and go into the bathroom. So again, stopping at that rest area, I could run in, use the restroom, no problem. Now, let's go here to slide number 5. And again, when you are ready to actually close things up, you are coming in here and picking your slides. They go in order. So this one that we're getting ready to close is slide 5. We're going to hit the retract button here. It kind of comes up over the main floor a little bit and straight in. It's pretty quick and simple. Now, when it is closed, it's all done right there. I can still squeeze through here, but I would literally have to kind of climb over the counter to get up to that area. But it only takes a few seconds here to basically run the room right back out, allowing me to continue doing what I need to do. All right, folks, thanks a ton for taking the time to watch this RV video of the new Riverstone here. Please remember to smash that like button if you're interested in helping out my channel. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please remember to subscribe to help keep up with more of my RV videos. Thanks again.